Hey, Craig Johnson here, Ask the Loan Dude. Listen, I wanted to jump in and share an answer to a question that I've gotten more so in the last probably 8 or 9 months than I ever have in the 26 years that I've been doing home loans. And that is, should I wait to buy? So we're going to look at Grayson County, but this is applicable to anywhere in the country. So let's jump right in. We're going to look at a medium home price of $298, right? That's what we're looking at here. Let me see, we get this circle a little bit for you so we can point that out. 298, 236. And then we're going to look at 6 months out. We're going to use an appreciation factor of just over 2%. So the cost of that home increases to 304, 593. If we wait a year, a little higher appreciation, 2.37, and again, home price bumps up to 305, 318. But here I want to make sure that you see we're using a current interest rate of about 6.75, right? We're going to assume that in 6 months, interest rates are going to get better, 6.25, and a year from now, we're going to assume that interest rates are a full percentage point lower at 5.75. So the numbers that you're about to look at take all of those factors into consideration, and then we're gonna do the math, which here it is. So on a payment difference annually, if we waited 6 months, you'd save $646. If you waited a year, you would save just over $1,700. But here is where the excitement starts, I believe, is the two factors that we talked about. The appreciation, we also look at amortization. So amortization, what is that? Well, obviously you have a loan, you're paying it down, so it's the lowering of that loan amount. But something to think of, and maybe in a simple way, every time you make a house payment, there's two factors, right? There's principal and there's interest. Well, the principal portion goes towards you. That's the amortization part. So that's going into quote unquote your bank. That's your money that you're paying yourself. When you pay rent, you're not paying yourself. You're paying someone else to do that. You're making someone else money. And I'm going to show you what that factor is here in just a second. So in that case, right, we're going to take in appreciation and the amortization loss, and we come up with a number of $7,865. Over the course of a year, we're at $10,149. So that's how much we've lost just with those two factors. So let's back out the cost, the payment costs, right? So we back that out, but we're going to add in rent. And that's one thing that we just talked about. In this case, we're using $1,800 a month for monthly rent. 1,800 times 6 months, $10,800. 1,800, 12 months, 21,600 is the number we're going to get. So the total cost of waiting in this case, just in 6 months, is just a little under $20,000. If we wait a full year, it's just a little over $30,000. So I'm telling you, run the numbers. The numbers say if you can be a homeowner, be a homeowner. Because what's going to happen, the other part of this, is once interest rates get lower, we are going to have all of these people that have been on the sideline. Maybe you've been on the sideline. They're going to come to the market. We have an inventory issue that is not going away. We're not building enough homes. We're not building them fast enough. So that is always going to be a problem. And household formation is still happening at a very, very good rate. So get in now where there is less competition, pay for the home today, and we can always refinance the loan later and get to an interest rate that is much more acceptable. So contact information here. Let's get connected. Realtor partners, please send this out to maybe some of the folks that you're working with, maybe some of the folks that have been sitting on the fence as well. Let's run numbers and let's make you a homeowner sooner than later. Thanks again. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.